Okay.
I mean, we can show you. All right, I'll show you. Come over here. Come on, Lights. Come on, Lights. Give me a second to warm up here. There we go. There's one. Come on. So, for instance, this was an older machine. Hopefully this light will come on. I'll show you what it starts out like and then show you what they end up looking like.
Okay.
So this was a machine that you could not do credit cards, okay? But now the thing is, there's a bunch of companies that make the aftermarket kits. So that's what we've been doing. We've been taking the older equipment, which is nothing wrong with the equipment. It looks good. We sand it, we paint it, we upgrade the control board and display, and now it's credit card capable, and they actually have like iVend. Are you familiar with the sensors that shoot across?
Yeah.
Like USI calls it iVend, these guys call it the refund, but it's just a system that if somebody presses A4 and A4 jams up,
it'll let you know.
Or it'll try to vend it until it does. If it doesn't, it says please make another selection, so nobody gets robbed.
Right.
Like the old machines, people were
shaking them.
Right.
So what?
So I have plenty of these. Now this is a refurb that we just did.
Is it MDB capable though?
It will be. No, I mean,
so that's what the aftermarket kit
correct.
is.
You take all the old electronics out, new control board and then it's MDB capable, and we can add iVend and everything.
So that means if somebody was just starting out, they can get 5 or 10 machines from Craigslist, bring them to you.
Well, certain machines they make kits. They don't make kits for every crappy old Chinese junk either. You know what I mean? These machines have been around for 20 years. Right. So this is an AP, which is automated products, which has been bought out by Crane National, just like Crane owns Dixie.
Dixie Narco.
Yeah, they own them. They bought them.
Okay.
So this machine, so a brand new 4-wide, you're looking at $4,500, give or take, $4,000 to $4,500. Okay. This machine, with all the bells and whistles like you want, I can probably do it for $25,000.
See, that's
like
not bad.
Half price almost.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's no shipping, there's no freight. And I've got 5 wides of these, I've got 4 wides. Now, for instance, this is a little bit older than I even want to show you, but I'll show you.
It looks nice though.
Well, we redid it, yeah. But this machine, I wouldn't do MDB. I would just sell it to somebody who just wants bills and coins.
Why? Because it's so small?
It's just it's an old L handle machine.
Okay.
It's just old.
Okay.
But it's a good machine. But like, for instance, here's what we're doing. So this is a USI, 4-wide, 32 selection, does not have iVend, does not credit card capable, nothing like that. So I had 2 of these, and I'm getting 2 more. So I mean, I now come over here. So we take that exact machine. So we strip it all down. There's a piece of it. There's a piece of it. There's all the shelves, and we're fixing to paint it right now. Fresh satin, brand new black, and we've already done the face in black, so it'll look just like that one.
The brand new one.
And then we'll put the kit in it and make it iVend, MDB, credit card capable.
All right. See, yeah, that's what the machines in the dealership look like right now. Right. Those old,
that's not old. That's actually still a new style machine. That's an MDB. That is card reader capable and everything.
Really?
Yes. That would be the one I showed you. I'll show you in the. That is one of them that I showed you on that page.
How much is this machine?
Well, first of all, that's a customer's.
Damn.
That's okay. I have plenty, but see, this looks hokey. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
First of all, I'm 6'3". The new machines are ADA compliant, so nowadays the card readers are low for people in wheelchairs. Yeah. So plus, I wouldn't want to. These are old machines.
And they're big.
6'6". They don't fit through doorways. So we need to get you in. I have plenty in the 6-foot range. Okay. Okay. For instance, come over here. I'll show you a picture. These are some machines that I'm getting I did for a guy right here. I did these for this guy. So that is a Dixie Narco 9 selection. He doesn't have a card reader, but they are card reader capable. And they hold 500 cans. Yeah. And they do bottles, and they do Gatorade, and they do Monster, and they do Red Bull, everything. Here's one with a different face. Okay. Here's a 4-wide USI dual coil, you know what I mean? Right. And then here's that combo. It's just like that one. That one's there for parts, but this is the newer version that I showed you in that book. Right. So like I said, they don't make them anymore, but I think I'm getting this one. Okay. So, but again, we're 60 days out. Right. But like, for instance, these first 2 that I showed you, okay, that machine looked like that machine before I started.
The first one?
Yeah. See, it had Pepsi, and we sand it, we paint it, we put new generic faces in them to make them, and I can actually do custom faces for your customer. So if he wanted a few of them to say before, we can do to sweeten the pot for him a little bit.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So, or if they're in a bank, we can do a whole, like an entire graphic that flows between the machines. Like if you stand back, you see the artwork.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
that's cool.
But the problem is if you lose the account, you know, you just spent all that money. So you might just want to do one or two of, like the soda machine that's inside the showroom, make it not the ones in the body shop, because nobody sees them.
Okay.
I'm just giving you options.
Now that's definitely a great option.
Now if you need a smaller Dixie, like I've been showing you the big boys, the 501s, Dixie makes they make what they call a 276E.
Yeah.
So that's the smaller version of it, but it can do your Monster, your Gatorade, your Red, all at multi-price, credit card capable and all that. But we would take it all apart, get rid of the Pepsi face, get rid of the side stickers, make it generic.
Okay.
And then the card reader, the only thing we do have to do is the card reader would be right here.
All right, right.
Okay. Some of the machines, like this is a newer machine.
That's like the ones you showed me in the book.
They give you an extra plate that you just take out, and the card reader goes perfectly.
I've been seeing a lot of those lately. I've been wondering. Okay, cool.
Now, I would really like to show you Vendo. See,
the Vendo 7.2
721, baby. I'm a Vendo distributor.
Okay.
And they are the best soda machine. Dixie, Narco, and Vendo are
because you can hold so many selections.
They hold 700 cans, but I also like them because they're 10 selection. And the Dixies are great, but you have to have shims. Like if you're running 12-ounce cans, you got to put a 12-ounce can shim. If you're running a 20-ounce bottle, you got to. With the Vendo, it's all built in, and I can get you. But now you're going to be looking in that 3,000 to 3,500, but it's a brand new machine.
Does it come with the reader already attached?
No, because see, they can't unless do something to it. But you have to. We have to get your account. You know, you are the account holder.
Right.
So that's why. I'm not saying we can't. I've never ordered them that way. Usually I order them just the machine and the bill acceptor coin mech, and then then if the customer wants credit card, they bring me the card reader and I install it for them. Okay. So I'm also a Royal distributor. Now Royals are good machines, but there's a little getting used to because, well, you're familiar with Dixie Narcos where you have the column all the way front and back. You know, well, here is a Royal. Now this is an older Royal. This is a Coke machine Royal that's designed for Coke, but it's the same kind of system. So see, you have a column here and a column there.
So that means that's two separate sodas.
It is, except check this out. Look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 columns. Right. But look on the front of the machine. Now,
how many selections?
Well, they've converted these. Normally, I can get the generic ones that are 10 selections, 12 columns. What that allows you to do is, normally, this column
is double wide.
This column is your biggest, one of your bigger sellers. Right. And then this column and that column is your next biggest seller. Okay. Then everything is one for one after. Okay. The other nice thing about the Vendos and the Royals are Dixie Narco has still gone. They got a wheel with a micro switch, and it just blip keeps going around. Royal and Vendo have gone to drop sensors. Okay. So you still can get a jam on those. Whereas if you press Royal and it jams up and nothing drops, it says please make another selection. Whereas the Dixie, it doesn't know if it dropped or didn't drop.
Right, you don't lose no money.
Right. So I can get this machine in what they call a generic. I've got some actually. I mean, that right there, see where it says 20-ounce bottles? Yeah. I can make that machine, and I have like 3 more. I can make that look beautiful. It's the same exact machine, except it doesn't have a chain. See, Coca-Cola made Royal do a chain drive. Oh. Okay, these have individual motors, but it has the same drop sensor and it has the same 10 selections.
So how much is that one?
All completely done, and those are credit card capable. All those done up nice with generic cold drinks or some kind of beach face on them. You're probably in that 2,200 range, but it'll be perfect.
That's not bad.
Look, see how the face is broke right now?
Yeah.
It gets a brand new face. It gets brand new everything.
And that's a Dixie Narco right there, right?
Which one?
The one on the Coke?
That's an old Royal.
Oh, old Royal? Okay.
Like there's another Royal. That Royal and that Royal are exactly the same.
The cold drink one?
Yes. Those are the 650. Now those hold 650 cans. But some people don't like that double deep design because there's a little bit of a learning curve because you have to see like Mountain Dew, Coke, Pepsi, those are your better sellers. But let's say you have Dr. Pepper, let me think, a good analogy. Let's say you have Cherry Coke in the back, all right? And something Pepsi's in front of it, but Cherry Coke is a monster seller, but you didn't know that. So now you're reaching over kind of a half full column to get to the empty column. So now you have to go ahead and take your Cherry Coke, move it to the front, and take the Pepsi, move it to the back. So what they tell you is put your faster sellers in the front.
Okay. You know? Okay, so I got a question about these combo machines right here.
Far away from where I possible.
For real?
They're all Chinese junk. They don't even sell parts for them anymore. They're just here for parts and testing of other people's junk.
Says they're far away from
that's all Chinese. And they're out of business. Genesis is out of business. Gaines is out of business. You know, they were only made by...
Damn.
Yeah, you want to... If you have that stuff...
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Get rid of it.
I definitely don't.
Okay. You want to stick with USI, Dixie, Crane, Vending, Royal. They're not going anywhere.
Okay, well, I'm done.
Like we can take that machine. That's an AP 113 5 wide. Paint it up. That's an old style, you know, what doesn't take card readers, but they make a kit for that.
So where I can get a card reader?
Yes, we can update it, paint it, update it, and then you can put your card reader, you know, here or somewhere. Yeah.
And how much is this one?
Well, by the time if we're doing all that, you're going to be into that
22.
I'm just going to give you like 22 to 25. So no matter what machine. If I've got to go ahead and take it apart, sand it, paint it, buy the kit, install it, you know.
Okay.
But it's better than 4,000.
Yeah,
and when I'm done, it'll look neat.
Okay.
Crane Nationals, like this is a customer's, but I've got that one I showed you. The first one is a Crane National 5 wide. It looked like that before we started with that wood grain front. This is a customer's. In fact, we updated this. This is an updated machine. He didn't want us to update the outside, but it has. So it has the new control board in it that you can do the card reader. Yeah. It's got the new display, and we also this machine used to be able when you push it used to have little metal fingers in the back. So when you lock the tray in, that's what made the connection. Okay. Right. Well, over time, these little locks would break, and if this tray bounced forward, that you couldn't use it.
Damn.
So they made another kit. See all those little control boards on the wall?
Yeah.
That's another kit that we do to these old ones. Then we put harnesses on them, just like the new machines. So now this tray can pop forward, and it still will work.
Okay.
So the locks don't matter. We take all those little spring tabs out of it.
Okay, okay.
So again, now what people are doing is taking the older machines and making them like new.
Right, pretty much. It saves you money.
Oh, a lot of money. That's what keeps me what I do.
So how do you feel about ice cream machines?
Stay as far away from possible as you can, especially, I mean, you know, because it's all good when they're new, or not new, when people get them, they use them, but then after, if you're gonna go with food, go with frozen, because you can leave a Hot Pocket in there for 6 months. But if you go fresh food, like sandwiches and salads and stuff like that. If people, you know, you could buy the triangle wedges, like chicken salad.
Yeah.
If they don't sell in a week,
right,
you're throwing them away. Now, one of my customers had a scheme. He would put them in. He had, you know, levels,
right?
11 levels, and it's like a turret that spins. I can get you those. He would put in the sandwich down here for $3, okay, and then after it got out of date by like one day, he'd have 2 levels at $1. And you'd be surprised. He goes, man, people won't buy it if it's $3 and out of date, but if it's $1 and out of date, they buy the hell out of it.
That's smart as fuck. Oh my god.
Now you might not be, and you might break even, but at least.
But you sell enough of them, okay, yeah. So this.
That was his little gift.
What about this one right here? This Coke machine.
That's just like that.
How much? Oh, I think I might.
That's credit card capable. I mean, that has the chain, that has the double deep design. I mean, if I didn't have to refurb it, and you were okay with it just being Coke, you know, we're talking, you know.